Welcome back to Emphasis Added. My name is Chris Flanagan, and today I am going to teach you how to become a judge and how to stay a judge. Step 1, go to law school. Step 2, actually be a very good attorney, maybe particularly a prosecuting attorney, because it seems those are the only ones that get to be a judge. And number 3, try to get yourself elected or selected as a judge, depending on your state's system of picking judges. However, if you want to stay a judge, and in states where they have retention or recall elections, don't go soft on rapists. And of course, I am talking about Judge Aaron Persky and his recall in the California Superior Court in Santa Clara County. Now, if you don't know, he is famous for the Brock Turner decision, and Brock Turner was a Stanford swimmer. Handsome young lad, right? No. And he got convicted of 3 counts of rape. And guess what? He got sentenced to 3 months in prison. Well, 6 months, but he was out in 3 months because of good behavior. Now, this created a massive outrage from not only people on the left, but on the right as well, saying this was an egregious form of injustice. And Emily Doe, the person who was the rape victim, came out with a powerful letter that inspired many people in this recall effort of the judge. Now, the situation that is here is, I want to add some emphasis to this, and I want to add emphasis to the fact of judicial independence. Now, it is one of the cornerstones of the Constitution, federal or state. We agreed that power should be delegated amongst the 3 branches instead of consolidated into one. You have the legislative, the executive, and the judicial. The judiciary should be independent of other branches. That doesn't mean it is independent from the people. The people are still the ones that decide whether they want that specific person in a position of power. Now, on the federal level, people don't get to decide, and there is some good and some bad to that. It sometimes gets an old boys club, and it only rewards the people that went to certain schools. But on the con side, they're more willing to go against the president and a Congress if they know they don't have to fight for re-election. So there's goods and bads to this situation. But in states do it differently, and a lot of them have elections. Because we want to believe that the branch of government should not be dictated by the legislative or executive branches. It should be its own separate branch of government, but that it is not important for the people to have a say in their government is complete nonsense. So I wanted to get to a quote that was said by Laura Bazelon, but she's a law school professor at the University of San Francisco School of Law, and she says if this judge is recalled, now this is before he was recalled by 60% of the vote, if this judge is recalled, the message to judges everywhere is that you better watch your back, because if you sentence someone in a way that someone will find objectionable, they will take you out. Now, I understand that concern. However, there's little context in this situation. So, with rapists, people don't tend to defend the rapist. So, I'm not saying he should have given the prosecution everything at the 6 years, but he shouldn't have gone with the lowest recommendation. He should have gone somewhere in the middle. Maybe 4 years, knowing they'd be out in 2 years with good behavior. Then, he has spent 2 years in prison. Maybe he gets the help he needs to be a functional member of society again, to end recidivism. Ugh. Recidivism? That's a tough word to say, don't you think? I think so. Let me know in the comment below. What's a really tough word for you to say? But anyways, let's get back to the point. Judicial independence only matters if it is what the people still want. Now, the people still want a judge to not be influenced by other parts of government for political purposes. But they do want their judges to go proper on criminals. And when someone rapes someone behind a dumpster and is a Stanford swimmer, that doesn't mean anything. He is still someone who raped an unconscious woman behind a dumpster. What he was before that is irrelevant, and what he can become after is irrelevant to whether the person did the crime and what punishment that you're going to send to him. So, for future reference, make sure that you judge appropriately, not too leniently, not too harsh, but somewhere in the middle that gets this person justice for being victims of a crime, but also make sure that the other person is being able to be rehabilitated back into society after they serve their time. This has been Chris Flanagan with Emphasis Added. Please check out my YouTube page. I have other videos. I have one about the Supreme Court on Monday. But subscribe, like, and share this video anywhere you can. And I will see you Monday when we'll go through a couple of Supreme Court decisions. Thank you, and good day.